So we're back today with another review, and this is a very popular fragrance, Armani Parfum. We're gonna cover the scent profile, performance, versatility, and of course, we're gonna take it to the streets to see what women think of this fragrance. And before we start, if you wanna support the channel, you could buy a sample at my store, scentpalette.com, and here's a code to save you money on your first order. Without any further ado, let's get into this review. So Armani Parfum is a fresh and clean, powdery fragrance with a touch of sweetness. The opening, bright and uplifting with a heavy dose of bergamot combined with a noticeable amount of powderiness coming from the iris. And if you're not familiar with iris, it's one of the most expensive notes in perfumery, so you're getting really high quality ingredients with this fragrance. And as it dries down, the powdery nuance is still going to remain present, but now it becomes slightly sweeter with the addition of tonka bean. The scent profile, clean, elegant, and classy. It reminds you of a Fortune 500 company owner, of a CEO, a man wearing a black and white suit, ready to conquer the night. Now, what's the main difference between the eau de toilette, the eau de parfum, and the parfum? I'll break it down for you in a very simple manner. All three fragrances will have a common denominator of tonka bean. And if you're not familiar with tonka bean, it smells like vanilla with a touch of powderiness. The eau de toilette will focus on cedar and lavender, which gives it a clean masculine undertone, but there's going to be a touch of a powdery sweetness in the dry down coming from the tonka bean. And the parfum will utilize the tonka bean in a very similar fashion to the eau de toilette. But instead of the cedar and lavender, it's going to be the bergamot and iris. And in the dry down, it will remind you of the original eau de toilette with a powdery touch. And the eau de parfum will lean in the most on the vanilla aspect of tonka bean. It pretty much smells like a vanilla flow, like a root beer. It's also going to be the sweetest flanker out of the three. That's pretty much going to be the easiest way for me to break down the difference between all three flankers. Now that I think about it, the best way to describe Armani Parfum is, imagine I took the core foundation of the original eau de toilette, combine it with the iris vibe that you get out of Prada L'Homme. That's pretty much going to be this fragrance right here. A combination of those two fragrances coming together. When it comes to the performance, this one here is going to be pretty impressive. I get a solid 9 hours of longevity with moderate projection. And out of all three Armani flankers, this is going to offer the best performance. For the first couple of hours, I get a solid 1.5 to 2 feet of projection. It is going to be attention grabbing. At the same time, it comes off light, airy, and clean, and it's going to be very inoffensive. For the next 4 hours, the projection dials back, but it's still going to remain present. I get a 1/2 foot of projection with a noticeable scent bubble. This is the kind of fragrance that will still be lingering in the air. At the same time, compared to the opening, it is going to be a little bit more intimate. Around that 6 hour mark, it becomes a skin scent, and around that 8 to 9 hour mark, it's going to be faded. In my opinion, this is going to be pretty impressive. A good amount of longevity while still remaining clean and classy. And like I said earlier, out of all the other Armani flankers, the eau de toilette and the eau de parfum, this is going to be the best performer. When it comes to the versatility, this is going to be in the S tier category. Signature scent worthy and Swiss Army knife certified. You can wear this one in the fall, winter, summer, and spring. It's a fresh and clean fragrance with a powdery nuance. You can wear this one all year round. When it comes to the office or any professional environments, this could be your signature scent. It's clean, elegant, and classy. And like I said earlier, it reminds you of a Fortune 500 company owner, of a CEO. So when it comes to the office setting, you could wear this one as your signature. When it comes to the gym or any sporty activities, I personally would not reach for this fragrance. I feel like it's a bit too classy for that situation, but because it is clean and fresh, if you wanted to wear this fragrance, you absolutely can. When it comes to date nights or any romantic situation, this could easily be your signature scent. If you're the kind of person that wears Acqua di Gio in the daytime, this could be a great evening out fragrance from the House of Armani, so it's going to be perfect for those romantic evenings out. When it comes to the clubs, you could absolutely wear this fragrance as well. It's not going to be the best option because it doesn't have the strongest projection. At the same time, if you wanted to wear this fragrance, just give it a couple more sprays. And when it comes to the suit and tie or tuxedo, this could be your signature scent as well. Like I said earlier, it reminds you of a man wearing a black and white suit ready to conquer the night. So as far as the versatility, in my opinion, this one does not get the credit it deserves. It is easily a signature scent and it belongs in the S tier category. And of course, we took it to the streets to see what women think of this fragrance. Let's play the footage. Hi, how are you today? I'm a fragrance influencer.
Oh, okay.
Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance?
Okay.
Thank you so much. You can take it, give us your honest opinion on it.
I feel like this smells like this smells like typical men's cologne.
Typical men's?
What is this?
I'll show you right after. So you can be as creative as you want to be. What kind of man do you imagine wearing this one?
I imagine this is probably some guy in his 20s who just started wearing cologne.
This is his first one?
He doesn't want Dior Sauvage, but he's going for the next best thing.
It's a good way to say it. If you don't want a Dior Sauvage, this would be a good one, yeah.
It's very masculine for sure.
It's very masculine for sure. I agree with that too. So from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give it as a score? And I'll show you the bottle after.
Like an 8. I'm not mad. If someone walked by smelling like this, I'm not mad.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good score too. So the one we showed you is going to be Armani Code Parfum. Very fresh fragrance.
Is this popular?
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, Armani Code is like really popular in the Armani lineup with Acqua di Gio.
Yeah.
And this is the Parfum, which pretty much takes the original, makes it just more powdery, more classy.
Yeah.
So one more question before I leave it out of it, okay? Is there another men's fragrance you like or want to share with us or we should know about?
It's the one my boyfriend wears.
Which one?
It's Prada Luna Rosa, the original, non-carbon.
The silver one?
Yes.
That's a slept-on fragrance.
My favorite. It smells so good. It's citrusy, but it's still masculine. I feel like I could wear it, and it's just so fresh.
That's some good taste right there. Not many people know about that one. That's a sleeper. I totally agree.
One, yeah.
It's a good one. Well, you were awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Have a good day. You too. Prada Luna Rosa. Let's go. That was awesome. Hey, how are you today?
Don't speak English.
What do you speak?
Italian.
Oh, I don't know Italian. But listen, perfume for men. Can I get your opinion?
Okay,
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Smells good.
Smells good? This is Italian, by the way. This is Italian brand.
That's why.
It smells good? Okay, one more question, okay? From 1 to 10, 10 being the best for men, what would you give this one as a score? You want to smell again?
Yeah. 8.5.
8.5? What about you?
7.
7. Okay, so you like it a lot. You're 50-50. So this is going to be Giorgio Armani. Yeah. Armani Code Parfum. Yeah, you know. You guys got a shout out to Italy, all right? So one more question, that's it, okay? Is there another men's fragrance you like? You want to tell us before I leave?
One million, I think.
1 million. Okay, you like those sweet fragrances?
Yes.
Okay.
Creed.
Aventus? The black one?
Yeah.
Creed Aventus. She has expensive taste. It's $500. Take it easy on us, all right? Well, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, bye-bye. Ciao. Hi, how are you today? I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance real quick? Yeah, you can take it, smell it, give us your honest opinion on it. Thank you for your time.
It's like woody.
It's like woody, okay.
I feel like my mom smells like this.
Your mom, okay. So is that masculine to you?
Not really, no.
Oh, fair.
If you like it? Yeah, it's like a little. I think if some guy was wearing this, I would just think of my mom.
Okay, okay. Well, I hope it's a good thing. So, I mean, you imagine your mom. What kind of man do you imagine would wear this fragrance?
No, stay. Okay, let me smell this again.
Yeah, take your time, take your time. You can be as creative as you want to be.
Oh my god, there's no creativity in me.
There's no creativity? I'm sure, we'll see today, we'll see today.
You can imagine someone tall.
Someone tall, so he's bored?
Tall.
Tall, okay, tall.
No, what's the aesthetic? Like,
Is he classy, casual, younger?
Oh, he's classy.
Classy?
Yeah, something that you would smell like.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give it as a score?
My opinion, I feel like I can't go above a 4.
Ooh, okay.
I've definitely smelled worse, for sure.
Okay. So it's not your favorite, it's not your style.
No, just not mine. Yeah.
Okay.
I would give it an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
I'm only an 8? That's what that is? Like, I thought I'll be a 10 right now. I'm just kidding. So the fragrance we showed you today is going to be Armani code Parfum. It's going to be fresh, powdery with an iris vibe. Iris actually supposed to smell like lipstick a little bit.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Maybe that's why it reminds you of your mom. So I got one more question and that'll be it, okay? Is there another men's fragrance you like you want to share with us or we should know about? That's it, the final question.
So, anti-sauvage for sure.
Anti-sauvage. That's actually a good term. Anti-sauvage. Okay,
I feel like
anti-sauvage.
everyone knows this. Like, sauvage is for the
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm allowed to.
No, you can say whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter.
But like, think of like a mint. Oh, I love. Oh my God, Tom Ford.
Oh my God,
Black
I was just gonna
Orchid.
say that.
Yeah.
For Black Orchid.
Love.
Expensive taste, by the way. By the way, fun fact, Dior Sauvage is the most sold men's fragrance today.
Of course.
That's probably why it's really popular.
Yeah.
What about you? Any men's fragrance you like?
It's one that my dad puts. I'm forgetting like the exact name, but it's like an Hermes or I don't know.
There's Terre de Hermes. It has maybe like a brown cap.
Yes, that.
There you go.
Oh my God. I want to smell like that. I want to be around that all the time.
Wow, that's amazing. All right. Thank you. Hi, how are you today? I'm a fragrance influencer. Can I get your opinion on this popular men's fragrance real quick?
Sure.
Thank you so much. You can take it, smell it, give us your honest opinion.
Thank you.
What kind of man do you imagine wearing this one here?
Someone who likes to wear like bright colors or not, or like neutrals. Like
Neutral
white,
color.
beige.
White, beige, neutral colors, like classy or more casual? Like suit and tie or
More casual.
more casual? So from 1 to 10, 10 being the best men's fragrance, what would you give it as a score? And I'll show you the bottle after.
7.
7. So you like it, but it's also not your favorite. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay, so the one we showed you today is going to be Armani code Parfum, which is going to be a fresh fragrance with like powdery iris. So is there another men's fragrance you like more you want to share with us or we should know about?
I don't really know about a lot about fragrances.
Okay, well, fair enough. You were awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Okay, have a good day. So we're back, guys, with the women's reactions. This one did pretty well when it comes to that category. We have multiple scores in that 8 to 8.5 range. We also have some people that liked it, but it wasn't necessarily their favorite, given the scores of 7. And from experience, I can tell you that this fragrance here does pull compliments. In fact, prior to the release of Acqua di Gio Parfum 2024 and Armani Code Eau de Parfum, this was my most worn Armani fragrance in the office. And I had a couple of coworkers give me a compliment on this very fragrance. But I will admit, now that I've had more experience with this one and the Eau de Parfum does pull me more compliments. And when I put these two in a fragrance battle, the Eau de Parfum did beat the Parfum. But don't get me wrong, if you like the Parfum more than the Eau de Parfum, this one here still pulls compliments. So what's my final verdict on Armani Code Parfum? Let's put the bottle down and get serious. So prior to the release of Acqua di Gio Parfum 2024 and Armani Code Eau de Parfum, in my opinion, this was the best Armani fragrance on the market. The scent profile, clean, elegant, and classy. It reminds you of a man wearing a black and white suit ready to conquer the night. The performance is also solid on this fragrance. 8 to 9 hours of longevity with moderate projection. It has a good amount of longevity while still remaining classy. Versatility, I think this fragrance here does not get the credit it deserves as a signature scent. It's predominantly a fresh, powdery fragrance with a touch of sweetness. You could literally wear this one all year round, any situation, any occasion. And when it comes to women's reactions, some people really like this fragrance, giving it scores of 8 to 8.5, and for others out there, they liked it, but it wasn't necessarily their favorite, giving it scores of 7. Once Armani released Acqua di Gio Parfum 2024 and Armani Code Eau de Parfum, this one here kinda took a bit of a back seat. I still think it's a phenomenal fragrance, but I do prefer the other two options over this one here. I simply love Acqua di Gio Parfum 2024 because it reminds me of the original Acqua di Gio Profumo, which is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. And between the Parfum and the Eau de Parfum, I think they're both incredible scent profiles. I just simply prefer the Eau de Parfum more than the Parfum. But nonetheless, I think this one here is a phenomenal fragrance and one that I highly recommend you sample or try if you're looking for a unique, classy scent profile that offers good performance, could easily be your signature scent, and still pulls compliments. So hope you enjoyed my review of Armani Co Parfum. If you did, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment below what video you want to see next, make sure to subscribe, and if you want to support the channel, you could buy a sample at my store, scentpilot.com, and here's a code to save you money on your first order. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.